good, guys? Just me here. Today, I'm going to be telling you a story about something that happened at my school. Actually, fairly recently. It was, I think, 2 years ago. But before we get into that, just want to say um, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. I haven't been getting crazy views, but definitely better than ever before. So, thank you. Also, to all my new subs, don't think I haven't seen you. I definitely have seen you. So, anyway, let's get into it. So, this story time takes place about 2, maybe 3 years ago. And at this point in time, I was not in high school, I was actually in middle school. And I had a couple friends at my school. My school is very small, as I've mentioned before. So, I had this kind of one clique of friends that I would just stick around with. And I didn't really go outside of that clique. Well, there was this one kid, let's call him David. This David kid was very suspicious. He tried to act tough. He tried to act like he would just beat you up all the time, and he just like, I was like, what's your problem, dude? Like, this kid, you go up to him or something, try to shake his hand, and he'd be like, he tried to do that guru, like, taekwondo, like, oh, he's attacking me, like, nah, bro, I'm just trying to shake your hand. So this kid was at my school, but this other kid that I was actually friends with, let's call him uh Alex. Me and Alex were pretty cool. He was a few years older than me, but he was kind of held back in my class. So we were still in classes together, and this this kid, David, he was just running his mouth as usual. And me and Alex were like, what the fuck? What is this guy talking about? He's not even, like, gonna do anything. And we all had math class together. They were both held back, which is, which was pretty funny. They were all held back. So, basically, me, David, Alex, and, like, a few other kids were in this class. So we always knew what David said or did, and it was like, it never went unheard. So that is very important. So this kid David, I don't exactly know what started the beef between him and Alex, but he always tried to be friends with me. And I didn't want to be friends with him because I found him pretty weird. But he thought we were friends, and he would always try to fit in and act like me. Not act like me, but he tried to act like he was cool with me. And I was like, I'm cool with you, but I'm not really your friend. Um, but, so yeah, I thought that was weird, and somehow these two got to beefing. They got to beefing. They would mess with one another. They would mess with one another, and my friend Alex, way bigger than him. Also, this David kid did taekwondo, so that's where this tough guy stuff came from. He thought I was tough because he did taekwondo. So he kept messing with Alex, and Alex kept messing with him, and he just wouldn't stop. Like, this motherfucker would not stop. So at this point, Alex was just fed up with David, and he was just like, fuck this guy. And we were in class, and David's poking at him. They used to be friends, so it was surprising at the time because I didn't know what just happened. But he's poking Alex, and this has happened multiple times. He's asked him multiple times to stop. Alex is not this guy to just sit around and just not do anything. He's gonna do something. So, as soon as this David kid starts poking Alex and messing with him and fucking with him and all that sort of stuff, he just turns to him and backhands him right in the mouth, like right in the teeth. And it was so shocking because this kid who said that he was gonna do all of these horrible things, like, oh, I'm gonna break your nose and all these things, as soon as he got hit, he sat there and he didn't do anything. Alex hit him and yelled at him and then just walked out of class. My math teacher is sitting there like, what just happened? And so are all of us. So he actually called his parents and he went to the principal himself. And he came back and he had to give David a hug and like act like he would made up for it. And then they had to go to the principal, both of them. And they just, after this point, David just kind of got this mask just crushed. And like it wasn't even like close. Like he didn't even try to do anything. He just stood there. So he knew that he was not looking like this tough guy that he portrayed himself as. And shockingly, he actually moved next year. He didn't go to not just schools, like houses. He moved, and his whole family didn't like me or Alex. They would always throw jabs because his parents were both teachers at my school. They would always just throw jabs at us, and it was kind of just like fuck you, honestly. And this led to Alex is still banned from school. He's still fucking banned from our campus. He still can't come back. Admitted he's not a student there anymore, but like everyone brings their friends to like school events. We tried to bring him and like our principal was just like, nope, sorry, I can't bring him. So yeah, he's not allowed at campus, and I'm sure it's because of that. Because I think he's some troublemaker when he's not. David went off to move somewhere else, and there's been a few sparks of beef that have gone between them, but I think they're mellowed out now. He works near me, so that's pretty cool. He's pretty chill now. But yeah, the moral of the story here is like, as much as someone angers you or gets on your nerves, just don't punch them in the face. Like, I get it. Like, I supported my friend Alex, but it was just a dumb thing to do because he could have. I mean, he was leaving anyway, but he could have just not gone out like that. Violence is the answer sometimes, but not all the times. Okay, like most of the time you can solve things peacefully, and if you can, please do. Like, don't go out and say, oh, just me told me to go punch some kid because he stole a candy bar and insulted my mom. Like, nah, bro, that's not what you need to do right now. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this story time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to. If you don't, it's all good. I haven't posted a story time for a while, so figured I should get one out. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Remember, it's just me. Peace out.